All right. Am I live? Am I live? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right. All right, boys. Let me just share the links just like any other stream would do so. And then quickly we can dive into the New York session and go forward. I want to know what you guys did yesterday with the NFP. What did you guys do yesterday with the NFP and so on? Da, 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 da. What did you guys do yesterday for NFP? Let me know your answers in the chat. Did you guys trade yesterday or what? Did you guys trade today? Leave your answers in the polls. Yesterday I dropped my point of view of gold yesterday on my Discord channel. If you are new to this channel and if you just comment right now, join our Discord group and I will drop my analysis and my point of view of gold and trading. And also, I'll be happy to discuss all your questions there. Yesterday I did not stream, and how did it go for all of you? All right, I'll just share the link of this YouTube live stream to my social media profiles, and let us just dive into the charts right now. All right, now this is of yesterday's. We don't need this. We have to see if we need it or not. We do not need this right now. Yesterday price was over here when I was trading, and yesterday in our Discord group and in our Discord community, I said, so if price is going to close in like this or much stronger in the 4-hour time frame, it would continue to move bullish. And what it did was exactly that. Price came above, has like form support. This candle was of NFP. This candle over here was of NFP. This drawdown, and price is corrected and then just continue to move bullish, but unfortunately it was not able to close in the 4-hour time frame bullish, so just price just dropped down so much. This week was completely like that only, and price just reacts just differently for this week, and that is how it is sometimes. All right, we do not need this right now, and I don't think we need this too. Do we need that area? Nope. No. All right, in the 4-hour time frame. All right. Let's just dive into the charts now. In the 4-hour time frame, the candle is in like this bullish candle, but in the price action, price range is very tight, and I think with the daily closing in here like this, the daily was closing in like this, closed in like this for the day. All right, with the daily closing in like this, I think today's closure would be about like a bullish candle over here, like this. But if price is going to close in like that, then the weekly time frame is going to be bullish too. And I am even confused right now of how the price is going to go over here. So we are just trading this on the brokerage over here. So let's just stick to this charts itself. Yes, price action is confusing, but we have a perspective or a view over here from this other brokerage. So this is how it is over here. Price closed in like this, and then I think the next candle could be like this. This is how I view it. Maybe after closing in like this, there could be another candle over here like this. So there is, since price action is in a very tight range in the 4 hour time frame, and the overall gold move this week is very confusing and it is in a tight range. Whatever we are going to do, we are going to do it cautiously, and but probably we might be able to take up a trade today. If this candle is going to close in here like this, and if the next candle, and if the next upcoming candle could probably create a support, then we're going to just try to push it above. But it's not going to be, I'm not going to continue to wait for it to push bullish for the entire session. Maybe just keep a take profit in place and then just like secure, or just close the trade in half itself. Or just close the trade in half itself. All right. The 1 hour time frame, we need zones right now, and gold does not have zones in right now. We need zones. So in the 1 hour time frame, price is in like this. It just fall through for today, created a resistance, drop down, created a resistance, cannot able to drop down, form support over here, and it's like push bullish. Now, where would price stop is the real question. Where would price stop or reach is the real question. So if we see in the 30-minute time frame, price is just moving upwards over here, and then in the 1 hour, it is also moving upwards, and the 15-minute too, it is moving upwards. Now resistance was clearly over to here. All right. Now where could price reach up to? This could be the number one zone. This could have been the number one zone, and price just hit that area over here. And the next zone could be 4109. This is how I just view it. Okay, why did I mark 4109 over here? This candle closing in like this, I see the next candle could just probably close in like this. So if I'm going to see it that way, and if this 4 hour is going to close in like this, then probably the next candle could also possibly move bullish only. Since it is in a tight range, we're going to get, if you're going to get an opportunity, we are going to try to trade and push it forward. The 1 hour candles in like this, and if price is able to make a support to this area over here, and then have a rejection of going closing below this area, we will try to probably trade it up to this zone and possibly forward. Right now, given this is 330 pips over here. Today, any news is coming out? Yes, 815 flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI is coming out. I've seen a couple of times with this news, price just bursts in any direction it wants to go, and if news is also going to come in, price could probably move bullish and close bullish. We have to wait and see how's it going to go. The next zone could be over here. If price is not going to come and form support to this place over here, maybe form support to this place over here is also fine. It's completely fine. And if it's going to do that, we will try and pick up an opportunity to the bullish side. The only problem over here is this tight range over here. So I just expect for a support to form in the 15-minute time frame, one more support to form, and then if it is going to give a confluence of like if the price is going to push bullish only, then we can enter. Holy. What do you guys think? What do you guys think price is going to do? Is How do you guys view gold right now? Is it going to be bullish or bearish? Drop your answers in the chat so we can. So I would also have a perspective of what you see. Where is Euro USD right now? How is GBP USD? The next time NAS is going to have a drawdown over here up to this place or wherever the hell that is, I am going to try to buy NAS up to this top over here. I just missed the opportunity of a buying position over here because I thought this over here, this wick is too big of a stop loss to have in place, and this was right after the elections. So this was like April. No, this was not it. I think this was it. August, September, October, November. This was when the elections happened, and price just took a dip over here, and then over here I was there, and I thought maybe we could just do a buy over here. But this wick over here was too big of a stop loss to be having in place because there was a hell lot of pips in there. It was like a lot more than 2000 pips or so. I would not be able to afford it and just skip the part of it, and price just shot above like very much 6000 pips. 1:3 right now, but 2000 pips is I could not afford it. And with this current situation in place, I think the next time NAS is going to take a dip, and if it's going to form like a support or something, and if the fundamentals all set up very much, I am just going to do a buy, boys. I'm just going to do a buy on a short lot, and then if I even leave it for the next 5 years or so, I think people will be like hell of a lot richer. Price is taking a dip right now on the NAS. I definitely like it. Let's just see how it goes. I just do not want to get stuck in a position like this. See, price form support, people enter over here, put stop loss to here, and took a big dip. If you do not know what NAS 100 is, NAS 100 is the National Stock Exchange of no National Stock Exchange. It is the top 100 companies of United States of America's index. So that is what NAS 100 is. Like Nifty 50, NAS 100 is. Top 50 companies of India is what Nifty 50 is, and top 100 companies of United States is what NAS 100 is. In 3 minutes time, gold is going to close. How's it going to close? Gold is pushing in very, very strong over here, and if it's able to take a big dip and then just like form support and move bullish over here, I would be able to take it over this place. I think with all the flip from the 4-hour time frame, like see over here, this is what is clean. Like from the flip of the 4-hour time frame, like the price just dived down at the beginning of the day, and then it's like now flipping. It would, I think, it would want to close. It has high probability of like closing in like this up until like here or wherever that is. I think it has a high probability of closing bullish. Other than price action wants to do some things just like this week has happened. So if an opportunity comes in place, we will try and definitely take it. Otherwise, we will see how what we can do. This candle does not have a wick, so let me just check in my brokerage if it has it. It does not have it. So I think one price closes in, price might be able to take a dip up to this place or over to here. If price is able to do it like that, we will try and definitely pick a trade in here. All right, 4 hours closed in. What is it gonna do? I see a candle like this common, bullish only, but take a big deep dive into the seas of bearish side. But it could be what opposite to what I just told you. Let's just wait and see. I'm just tired right now. I'm just tired right now, boys. Why are we waiting over here? Why are we waiting over here? Because price has already started to move bullish over here, and if I'm going to enter over here at this place, maybe price wants to make a low, all right, because this candle does not also have a wick over here, and then when it makes a low, you're the first person who's going to be stopped out of your trade, and maybe because of your emotions. So when price takes a dip and then like creates support, and when the confirmation is there, you can take up a buy. Right now it's just moving, and if you are going to try to make use of every move that price is doing, it's not going to go very well. You have to know what you're doing, so you have a system in place. And if I just enter into this place, I do not know what I'm doing, I'm just doing a buy. But if at the end of the day this is what I'm going to do, just do random buys without a setup or without a system, it is not going to go very well. That is why people land up where they land up in trading and call it all a bullshit. What do you guys think? If you have any questions, drop in the chat. I will be happy and glad to discuss of what I know. And if you're new to the stream, like the stream and join our Discord community and ask your questions there. I'll be happy and glad to discuss about what I know and which topic you want to discuss. Price, uh, this could be a good place to read a stop too, but if price wants to go above, then how, that is how it is. If it does not retest back into this place, that is completely fine. If it is going to create a support or like form as a structure over here, we might be able to take a trade up to this place over here. Why am I just advocating for bullish move over here? Because price has come in so far to the bullish side. It closed in like neutral, like a doji candle or so, and from the start of the day, from the beginning of the day, price just flowed down bearish side, and then it it just came above, and it's like now the candle is flipping to the bullish side. Now it might not want to close in like this, and if price just came above all this way, all this from all this wick and all this wick, price would definitely want to go bullish also. And I can see candle closing in like this over here, and if candle is going to close in like that, there will be definitely bullish move. And in the 4 hour time frame as well, I can see price moving in like this. Next candle would also want to move bullish only. That is what probability effects is, and that is how we are going to see the market. I see the markets based on what probability effects is, and that is how I trade. It's just making a, is price just making a high right now, like a resistance kind of something. Let's just see if it's able to follow down. And if price is able to follow down, it would be really good for us. I can see a candle forming in like this. All right, like this, bullish, like this, boys. Take a dive down to the bearish side, and then it's like form support over there and start form and then start moving bullish. If that is how it's going to move, it's going to be, we're going to get ourselves a trade in. But if that is not going to happen, and if it's going to form support over here itself above this place, it is fine. And if it's able to take a dive down up to this area or here, and then it's like form support over here itself, it is completely fine to take up a buy from here. And if I'm going to take a buy up from there, I will not hold it over to here. I'll just try to close it over here or so. And 8:15, this news is coming out, which is very very important. I've seen a couple of times with this news, price would want to just push bullish or bearish one side and move. and let's just see how this one is going to go. 90 rupees. Oh, soon dollar is going to be 90 rupees for an $1 is going to be 90 rupees in Indian INR. When I started trading, price was here, over here, 2020, right? 2020, yes, 2020 August. When I had like $1,000 or so at that time, it was like 75 to 72,000 rupees, and then now it is like 89,000 rupees for 89,596 rupees for $1,000 or so. If you had like if you like holded $1,000 um, from 2020, it would have like 14,000 increase for no reason at all. Let's just dive into trading right now. Skip to this part over here. Price is making a high over here right now. Where is silver right now? Silver is over here. I had an idea of buying silver over this place over here, but I did not, because there was a couple of things happening at that time, and it's like price more bullish, so much more bullish, so much. It's just that I can see over the years of trading, I can see a couple of moves from other pairs, like what I just mentioned, this stream itself, like Nas 100, like silver, like other pairs and all. Like if I'm going to see Euro USD for a week or so, I might have an idea of where price is going to be headed in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months, or a couple of days or so. But that is not that is not where that is not where I want to put my focus in. I want to just trade gold and then make like trades over here. So I just have one focus in a place, one focus in place, and I would just want to make money from that. And I want to, more than making money with gold, I want to put on good trades. I want to know what I'm doing, and I want to do good trades. If you're not aiming to do good trades in here, you are not going to go in the right direction. If you want more money, you're not going to go in the right direction. If you want to do good trades, you're going to go in the good direction, in a positive direction. And and with trading, you have to definitely know what you are doing. If you're going to do random things at random times, it is not going to end up very well. So you have to definitely know what you are doing, and you have to have a system in place. Remember, guys, every strategy works over here. Every strategy, this or what somebody else teaches, or what somebody else teaches, or whatever that is, every strategy works. And you just have to give the time to it and learn how to execute it better, execute it according to you, execute it according to the market, and it is going to work in due time. And people are not willing to put that work in, and that is why they just jump to the next strategy. Every strategy works over here, guys, but you have to give the time to it, and then just like keep executing it, and you're going to just make it out. All right, 15 minute is just came down, and it's like we're going to close above. I do not know how it's going to close. 30-minute time frame isn't like this. If it would be very very good if it's going to close down this place over here, and yes. What do you guys think? Let us do a bullish trade over here with gold or no? Should I just keep trading for today? What do you guys think? Leave your answers in the chat. Leave your answers in the chat. Should I trade gold today or no? Should I just leave the screen for today and then just like let's just come in next week? What do you guys think? Or do you guys want to trade in? If you want an aggressive trade idea, I can give you one right now. If you want an aggressive trade idea, I can give you one right now. But that might cost you some dollars. But that might cost you some dollars. And don't complain to me about the end result. If you make money out of it, good. If you don't, just don't complain to me. 15 minutes just closed in, and I would have definitely thought of a bearish trade over here if this bearish candle closed below this zone, but it did not. It closed above, and if this 15-minute was able to close, if this 15-minute bearish candle was able to close below this line over here, I would have definitely considered doing a trade bearish. But right now, I do not know. We have to wait for it to make support, and I think this candle would want to close. Let's just wait for the closure and see how it's going to close. How's it gonna go? I think it might want to close bearish. I do not know where it's going to close over here. And if it's able to close bearish and form support, it would be really good for us. Guys, if you also want to do a trade with the flash manufacturing services PMI news, you could definitely consider doing it, because flash manufacturing services news, I've seen a couple of times, price just moves like very good over there. But today, I do not know how's it going to be, but a couple of times or more than like 30 to 40 times I've seen price move like crazy for flash manufacturing services on PMI's thing. Oh, this thing. And once that news comes in, scenario might completely change, and you need to have patience for it. You need to have patience for it. If this candle was able to close below over here, I would have definitely considered doing a bearish trade over here, but it closed above, and I do not want to do it. We just wait over here until some kind of a setup forms in. I think there is a high probability we will get a setup in for a bullish trade, and if we wait, we can just do it. Let me just take a break, guys. I'll be right back. I just came back in. Price is diving down. Price is diving down, boys. On the I do not also want to take the bearish side of how the candle can close over here in the daily time frame. It could also be like this, to however it wants to close to. But that's how the probability just works. If it's going to push bullish, it could be like that. If it's going to close bearish, it could be like this. And with how the 4 hour and the 1 hour and the candles are going, we just go, and if the setup in place, we're just going to trade it on the way to the location of where it wants to go. And that is what my primary objective is, and that is what probability affects primary objective is. That is, let the candles close however it wants to, and if you can see the probability and you see a setup and a good RS2R, you just trade it on the way to where it wants to go, and then make use of it and make money out of it. That is what is the primary objective of probability effects is. I can sit and say over here, just like I earlier said, I can see candles definitely close in like this. But if candles does not want to push that way, it might come in and close bearish too. You just have to perceive like what price is trying to do and make yourselves available to try and perceive price on what it is trying to do. Diving down deep, boys. Diving down deep. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat. I'll be happy to discuss and see what I know about the topic you want to discuss. Why did I mark this line over here? I do not know why. Why did I mark it? I do not know. But is this needed? I don't think so. Yeah, I marked it because of this 30-minute low. Okay. I am very much eager to see how the 15 minute is going to close, because in another 15 minutes time, flash manufacturing services news is going to come, and I've seen a couple of times price moving in for that news event, and let's just see how is it going to close. I'm very eager to see. Also very interested to see how the price is going to close. I want to read some news over here. There is a lot of people fighting in for this Fed chair position, and one of the guys is, I think, is this. Fred's Williams. Tariffs adding half to three-quarter PPT inflation. After the President of the United States of America announced that he's not very in good terms with Powell, or he does not like what he's doing with interest rates and such, he is looking for an active Fed chair candidate, and everybody wants to roll into that position because it is a highly powerful position, and it is of highly respected, and everybody wants to fight for our uncle Jerome Powell. Feds Williams just talked, and then yesterday, if you would have seen, somebody would have talked. Everybody wants to fight for that position of Fed chair now. Fed Schoolsby, the bar, Fed's hammock. Is this the guy? Williams. This is Williams. This is Fed's slogan. Everybody just wants to dive in there and just like make a name for themselves, so they just could be a candidate for a Fed chair. It's all fine. Now coming to our topic of conversation over here. 15 minutes is going to close in like this. This next candle closure is very important in my opinion, and how is it going to come in? The scenario is changing in right now. I can also see price movement to the bearish side because, yeah, I said it in the start of the stream that price would take a dive into here or this place and then just like start moving bullish. But with a 30-minute closing in like this, I have more detail right now. The 4-hour could definitely be closing in like this or much stronger, and then the daily to close bearish itself like this, or much stronger, and the weekly would also close in bearish as well. So it would all make sense if you're just going to put it together, and we are going to perceive price on what it is trying to do and how the candles are closing, and if you guys are new to the stream, like the stream and join our Discord community, and I'll be answering all your questions there. And if you have any questions, drop it in the chat, and I'll be happy to discuss what I know about the topic we want to discuss. We're just waiting in for a trade, and if I am going to see an opportunity of whatever the price wants to do, I'm going to just do it. I'm just calculating how much pips is in there. Um, if it would, if this candle, this candle over here would just do a deep wick to the top and then just like start coming down. No, like if this candle over here would have done a deep wick to the top and then just like start coming down, there would have been definitely a trade. But right now, if I'm going to enter over here and break at the low, I would want to push my stop loss to this place for only this much. That's not a good trade, boys. In my opinion, that is not a good trade. Or if this candle would have just like made a wick to the top and then just like started coming down, I would have definitely considered entering on the break of the low because my stop loss would be here. But from the start of the candle itself, it just started to go down. Now, if I just enter over here, and if candle and if this candle wants to do make a high, my stop loss would be in my stop loss would be in trouble and not worth taking the risk. And my stop loss would have been like hanging and floating. Yes, price could probably go in this direction and I could place my stop loss over here. But I've done it a couple of times and it did not end up very well. So I just stopped doing it. Who's in trouble right now? I want to know who is in trouble right now. Come to bypass today. Yoganath, yes. Hi, bro. Hi, bro. Hi. Come to bypass today. எங்கடா இருக்கீங்க நீங்க? We'll meet. நான் கோல் பைல இருக்கேன். நான் கோல் பைல இருக்கான் ப்ரோ. ஹோல்ட் பண்ணட்டா? Bro, it's now in home. சரி மீட் பண்ணுவோம். கால் பண்ணு ஜெய். பண்ணு. நான் கோல் பைல இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ. ஹோல்ட் பண்ணட்டா? ப்ரோ எங்க பை உங்களோட பை என்ட்ரி எந்த பாயிண்ட்ல இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுங்க. ஹோல்ட் பண்ணலாமா வேணாமான்னு சொல்றேன். உங்களோட பை என்ட்ரியோட பிளேஸ் சொல்லுங்க. ஹோல்ட் பண்ணலாமா வேணாமான்றது சொல்றேன். 4026 4026னா இங்கேயா? $4026னா கீழே பை பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. ஹோல்ட் பண்ணுங்க ப்ரோ. இப்போ ப்ராஃபிட்ஸ்லாம் இருப்பீங்க. வேணும்னா வந்து மார்க்கெட் எக்ஸிகியூஷன் போட்டு பாதி இல்லைன்னா 75% கிட்ட க்ளோஸ் பண்ணுங்க. இப்போ பிரைஸ் இவ்வளவு தூரம் புஷ் ஆனதுக்கு நீங்க வந்து மார்க்கெட் எக்ஸிகியூஷன் போட்டு 75% to 80% க்ளோஸ் பண்ணுங்க ப்ரோ. அதனால நீங்க வந்து பாதிக்கும் மேற்பட்ட லாபத்தை வந்து நீங்க செக்யூர் பண்ணிப்பீங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் மிச்சத்தை வேணா நீங்க உங்க டார்கெட் என்ன டார்கெட் வச்சிருக்கீங்களோ அது வரைக்கும் விட்டுருங்க. If you're new to the stream, like this stream and drop your questions if you have some. I'll be happy and glad to discuss about what I know about the topic you want to discuss. And if you're new to the stream, join our Discord community. I will be dropping my analysis and answering questions there too. In another 7 minutes time, news is going to come. Let's see how price wants to react to that. And then after the news is gone, we might probably have ourselves a trade over here. If um, if you were in this stream, I would have I at the start of this candle told if price made a high and then just like come low, I would have definitely entered this place over here. But I also explained how we our stop loss could have been taken down if we would have entered, and we did not do it, and prices exactly played out like that. வணக்கம் மாமா 150 lots trade 150 lots trade தான் என்னையே தான் ட்ரேட் பண்ணுவேன் நினைக்கிறேன் நம்ம கூட அவ்வளவு ஒத்து இல்லை 150 lotsனா அக்காமுக oh. $150 lots. பிரவீன் தர்ஷனுடைய சந்தோஷத்தின் ரகசியம் என்னன்றது தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாமா? In another 3 minutes time, closure is going to come, and watching Hari Wang stream. ஏதாவது ட்ரேட் ஐடியா டிராப் பண்ணியா? எனக்கு ஏதாவது ட்ரேட் ஐடியா சொல்லிட்டு போயா பிரவீன். 2 more minutes to closure, and then news is going to come. Once the news comes, we will be able to have ourselves a direction. and then probably we are just going to end the week strong over here, boys. Okay, now if I was you, no, I would definitely consider doing a sell during this news. I think price would move bearish over here right now. Sugant PV 5652. One more minute to close, and one more minute to close, boys. News is going to come in. I think it has high probability of moving bearish during this news because of this 30-minute closure over here. I would definitely consider doing a sell over here, but during the news time, if you're a news trader, do a sell. Consider doing a sell. Don't do a sell. Consider doing a sell, and then in another 15 seconds or so, closure is gonna come. What's it gonna do? No movement. Up until right now, there is no movement. YouTube icon. It is surprising for me as well. There is no movement during this flash manufacturing services news. It came out positive and it did not move. I do not know why. I've seen a couple of times it moving like crazy, but today it did not move. I do not know why. Let's just see how this candle is going to close, and we just right now I think with price closing in like this and it's like moving in right now. I just called out early in the stream that if price is going to like uh, I just said early in the stream during 7:30 that if price is going to come to this area and form support and go, it is going to continue to move above. But right now, looking at the candles and closures and everything, I do not see price moving bullish. It is just like stuck like any other day, and I thought. If price is going to continue to move bearish below this zone, I will also try and see how we can trade over here. How can we trade over here, boys? If you have any ideas, drop it in the chat. Tamil, Tamil red card. போச்சுடா போச்சுடா சோந்து. தாய்மொழி. தாய்மொழி. How's it gonna close? தலில் தாய் போச்சுடா. தமிழ் தாய்க்கு வந்து சோதனை ஆகி போச்சுடா டே. தலில் தாய். If after this candle, okay, if after this candle, if there is going to be a bearish candle in place in like this, then I think price would want to come back to this area over here, and that I think will be a good trade. If I can just see that if price is going to close in bullish over here, and the next candle to be like bearish over here, I can see price coming in bearish up till this place, and that is how I see it. With the 30-minute time frame closing in like this and the 1 hour time frame closing bearish over here, I can see that if this candle is going to close in like this and the next candle come and close in like this, I can see definitely see price pushing bearish over to this place. Take that setup in mind, and if that setup comes in, do a sell stop at the break of the low. Once candle closes in like this, next candle, if it's going to be bearish, do a sell stop at the break of the low. And if price is going to push bullish above to this place, I would definitely consider doing, if price is going to push bullish like this, I would definitely consider doing an instant buy if I have room up till this place. See, if the next candle is going to close in like this, I would definitely consider doing an instant buy over this place up till here and maybe to here or here. I would just secure 75% of my profits up at this place, and then just move my stop loss to break even and put my stops to this place or this place. Initial stop loss. I just explained two setups over here, and if that is how price is going to play out, just do the trade. Don't think of it second time. Let's just see how this candle wants to close in here. I think this is going to be a failure support in the making. it is not going to push above. In my opinion, I can see it happening. If it does push above, I have a plan in place. And if what I say is going to happen, if it's going to close bearish over here after this candle is going to close, the 30-minute and the 1 hour is going, the 1 hour is going to close bearish, and the 30-minute is going to be closing like over here or here. And the next candle could definitely be like this. Let me just draw it and show it to you. And there's going to be no questions asked if price is going to close in like that. So let's just wait and see how this candle is going to close. Tamil Thai தான் கன்ஃபார்மா. Did you guys trade today? 50% of you traded today. Did you guys make a profit or loss? Was it a good trade or no? Let me know your answers in the chat. Also in the stream earlier I said that if it's able to come up to this zone, and if I can see a 1 hour candle closing in like this. How? Like this. Bullish, and then just took a deep dive into this place over here. It took the dive and then it's like coming above right now. If it's going to like flip, then there is definitely and then I would definitely consider doing a buy trade over here. It's all based on how is it going to close and what is it doing, what price is doing over here. My friend over here knows what this is. If the daily time frame had a clear perspective of where price is headed, I would just have a one-sided bias. Some days I would just have bullish in bullish perspective in place only. I would definitely not see it bearish. Since it's the end of the week and I can see price closing either this or that, I'm just putting two perspectives in place. Why? Because price action is like that. And how can I do that? I am able to perceive price and see and tell and what is happening based on what is available to me. Like I am perceiving price on what it is doing, and then just like making use of all the probabilities that how price can close, so that I can make myself available if price does this or that. But some days this price action is like this, I have to go this way. And if it's in a trend, if it's in a bullish trend or so, and if it's in a clear bullish bias or so, I would just keep bullish perspective in place. I would not have these bullish perspective and then a bearish perspective. It's just over here today that I'm having this, because that is how price action is over here. தம்பி என்ன இன்னைக்கு கிளாஸ் இல்லையா? பவர்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கீங்களே இன்னைக்கு சுகந்த். கெட்ட பவரா இருக்கீங்க. In another 20 seconds or so, close is going to come. All right, boys. What I'm going to do over here is going to be like crazy and very aggressive. All right. I'm going to do, once candle hits the top, and if it's going to come low, I'm just going to do a sell. That is how I view it. So I would just do a sell over here. Let me just do a sell over here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to do a sell on the break of this low over here. No, wait. It's going to be up at this place. I'm just going to do a sell over here, boys. 4069.450, and then just like place my stop loss to this place. 1% risk only. 75 pips, and I can see 84, 66 pips, 61 pips in place. So I'm just going to do that. $4069.500. I'm just going to do a sell. Because price just moved above from the initial itself, and if I think with this 30-minute closing in like this and the 1 hour closing in like this, I can see probabilities of price coming in bearish. After all, the 4 hour has moved bullish over here up until right now, and definitely price could move bearish over here. Oh, 500. My takes are going to be over here. Stop loss would be over here. Because with the 30-minute time frame being like this, I could definitely see a candle coming into play like this, or just like up until this place over here. And then the 1 hour time frame would definitely want to close bearish too, because of this candle over here. And 4 hours is already moving bearishly, and then the 15-minute time frame, the support being formed, if it's going to fail, then candle is going to come to this area first place in hand, and this candle does not have a wick. So I'm just doing a sell on this area, and would also be happy to close this trade when the 15 minute is going to end. I'm not going to try to hold this trade off for a longer period of time. If price comes up till here, it is a great trade to close. So let me just hang it over this place. Stop loss is placed at uh, stop loss is placed at 4077, and it's like TP is up over here, up at this place. Where? 300. Let's just see how price wants to go in here. Yes, this is an aggressive trade. I just did a 1% only risk trade. If the confluences was already there, I would definitely do it on higher lot size. But over here, this is a very, very aggressive trade. I just entered before even the confluences have landed in, and I can see it probably happening, and that is why I'm just doing it. If you do not see it, do not do it. I have just aggressively entered into this trade. Maybe this trade could probably fail. So do your analysis and enter. I can see the probability of it happening, so I'm just doing it. Guys, this is a very, very aggressive trade, so think before entering into it, definitely. And let's just see how it wants to go. Maybe it might just continue to move bullish over here. That is completely okay. But this is how I see price going in here. And we're going to wait for 15 minutes to close and see if this 15 minutes is going to close bearish or just going to take my stop loss out. I'm just going to be out, and then I'm just done for this week. Let's just see how it goes. What do you guys think of this trade? Let me know your answers in the chat. And how much would you rate this trade out of 10? Let me know your answers in the chat. Oh. We have to wait for the 15 minute to close, and then only we will know. Shankar Raj B. Shankar, நீதானா? 6 more minutes to closure. I think 5 more minutes to closure, and then we're going to have ourselves a closure in, and then we will decide whether we're going to keep this trade in or just going to be out, or it's going to be hit my stop loss, or it's going to hit my take profit. 5 more minutes to closure, and we are going to see what is it going to do. If this candle is going to close over here or here, I would probably close the trade out, because I don't want the 15 minute to be closing in like bullish over here. I thought this candle could aggressively come to this place over here, and if it's not bearish or just half to this place, I do not want it. And before that, if it's going to hit my stop loss, it is completely fine. And after this trade is done, I would be out and done for the week, boys. So let's just see. In for another 4 minutes time, candle is going to close. We would know what is going to happen. Sugandh PV. I still think if this 15 minute is going to close bullish over here, the next candle could be like make a high in here and just like come bearish in here. That probability is also in place, and we have to also look for that. I want to first of all see how this 15 minute is going to close. I can definitely see price hitting my take profit area, but if it wants to go bullish, that is how it's going to go. Two more minutes, boys, and I do not see that price is going to flip bearish and then just like move bearish in here. I do not see that, but anything can happen. We have to wait and see how is it going to go. If it's going to move and close above in here, I think it might probably just push bullish and then just like go bullish. Hmm. One more minute to close, and let's just see. 2 more seconds. Price just closed in like this, and I could probably move my stop loss to this place when price just beats to this area over here. Um, yeah, once price just um, all right, let me just wait for another 15 minutes or so and see. Or I'm not going to wait for another 15 in here. I'm just going to wait for another 5 in here. I'm just going to wait for another 5 minutes in here and see how candles are going to go, and then probably end it right there. If if this candle is going to go below this place, I would just move my stop loss to this place over here. Let's just see. This is a very aggressive trade, boys. I can completely understand that, but that is how I see price, and if price hits my stop loss, it is completely okay to me. How candle is going in right now? So far so good. Let's just see if it can come to this place. 2 more minutes for the 5 minute to close, and I'm just thinking of like where can I move my stop loss, and then just like right now I do not have a place to move my stop loss. I could just move it up here, but that would not be great for this trade. No breathable space would be given. How do you guys see? What do you guys see? Is it going to hit my take profit or is it going to hit my stop loss? What do you guys see? Let me just know your answers in the chat, and let me know your answers in the chat, boys. How do you guys see? This going? Is it going to hit my stop loss or my take profit? What do you guys see? We sell to current 15-minute high. Yeah, that I think would be a good place. Market doesn't look good. Market does not look good. Yeah, this is a good place to move or sell. But if price is going to go somewhat of like make a move over to this place, it would be good to move my sell. All right, boys, I'm just closing this trade out because it does not look great, and it's not moving how I wanted to move. And then I'm just closing this trade in here. My market does not look good because I wanted the price over here to close in like this, and then next candle to go in like this. But this candle just closed in bullish only, and then the next candle is trying to close in right now bullish only. The next candle just came up to this place and it's like flip bullish, and it does not look good right now. And I tried holding this trade. I thought volume would maybe come in and it's like come down, but it's not. But I think still it has high probability. Even if this candle is going to close in like this, next candle will just like swoop down. But I do not want to be in this anymore. That's fine. All right, boys. That is it. All right, boys. That is it. Let me just. All right, boys, let us see how this trade is going to end. I will just post the results in our Discord community. I just closed this trade. So if you are in for this trade, just be out right now. Thanks for watching the stream. I hope you like the stream. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're new to this stream, join our Discord community, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe so it helps grow this channel. And happy weekend, you all. Have a great weekend. This week was not so good price action wise, but it is completely fine. Some weeks are like just like that. And let us see in the next week New York session streams. Hope that price action will get okay, and then next week it is going to get good. What about? Thanks for watching the stream. Leave a like, and let me just end the stream right now. Bye. See you all. Have a great weekend.